This is the Let's Go Blues Minute brought to you by Puckdoku, the original hockey doku. Now here's your host, Jeff Ponder.
Former Blues head coach Craig Berube and the Toronto Maple Leafs helped the Blues out in a big way last night. The Maple Leafs were hosting the Calgary Flames, and they had a 2-1 lead over the Alberta franchise. However, Calgary's Nazem Kadri appeared to tie it at 2 goals apiece in the second period, but Berube and his coaching staff opted to challenge the goal for offside. They were deemed correct, and the goal was taken off the board. Toronto went on to score the next 5 goals and defeated Calgary 6-2. In action tonight, the Blues maintain a 2-point lead over Calgary as they look to move into the second wild card spot as they go into the evening, tied with Vancouver for that spot. The Canucks battle the Jets in Vancouver tonight at 9 o'clock, and the Blues will face off in the Music City against the Nashville Predators at 7 o'clock. As for the Blues, they got their offense into high gear while beating the Minnesota Wild 5-1 on the road Saturday and routing the Anaheim Ducks 7-2 at home Sunday. Jordan Kyrou had 3 goals and 3 assists over the weekend. They are currently riding a 9-2-2 surge for a 33-28-7 record on the season. For the home team, the Predators held its last 4 opponents to 2 goals or fewer, but the Predators scored just 7 goals while going 2-1-1 during that span. The Predators begin a 3-game homestand tonight at Bridgestone Arena. This evening's contest is the second of 4 meetings between the divisional foes and the first of 3 games against the Blues over the next 10 days. Winger Philip Forsberg leads the Predators with 59 points, but he has just 4 goals and 2 assists in his last 12 games. Jonathan Marchessault has just 1 goal and 2 assists in his last 11 games. On the other hand, Steven Stamkos has 5 goals and 4 assists over 6 games after going without a point in his previous 13 games. The Predators lost the previous meeting between these teams 7-4 on December 27th in St. Louis. Nashville goaltender UC Saros allowed 5 goals on 16 shots before getting pulled from the game in the second period. Robert Thomas scored twice for the Blues in that game, and Cam Fowler had a goal and 2 assists. After playing Nashville, the Blues will have a 4-game homestand, which begins with a game against Vancouver later this week. Braden Shen, captain of the Blues, said, quote, "We've worked hard, we've clawed back, but at the end of the day, we have 14 left, and you just can't be happy that you're in the wild card. Teams have games in hand. At the end of the day, you need a strong week here." Players to watch, although Kyrou is coming off an insane weekend, I have to give it to Zachary Bolduc, who has scored 6 goals and added 2 assists over the past 10 games. In 2 games against the Predators in his career, Bolduc has 1 goal on 3 shots. For the Predators, I'm looking at the newly acquired Michael Bunting. He's appeared in his first 2 games for the Predators on their recent West Coast swing, amassing no points in that span. He is recently coming off an appendectomy and was traded from Pittsburgh to Nashville just before the NHL trade deadline. A left wing, Bunting is already on his 5th team in just 6 NHL seasons, despite posting over 20 goals twice and over 60 points once in his young career. As he looks to find his footing, he'll be playing in his first game in front of the Nashville faithful and has accumulated 4 goals and 1 assist with an incredible 21 shots in 6 games in his career against the St. Louis Blues.
Wait, Jeff, one more thing.
Well, let's get into Puckdoku. Yesterday's winner was Bill. He beat me by a score of his 5 to my 8. The best play, though, came from me in the square that was for 2000, 2001 to 2009 to 2010 and New York Rangers. I played Sylvain Lefebvre at 0.1%. A fun fact about Lefebvre: after the Colorado Avalanche won the Stanley Cup in 1996, the undrafted defenseman decided it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have his newborn daughter baptized in the Stanley Cup. Another one of those crazy stories we hear about what people do with the Stanley Cup on their day with it.
This was the Let's Go Blues Minute powered by Puckdoku. Remember to tune into Let's Go Blues Radio, the original St. Louis Blues hockey podcast and webcast. Available wherever you get your podcasts or on YouTube and Facebook. Until next time, hosers.